Resolution 2010-1001 regarding audits. Let's see. Alright, resolution authorizing audit of all entities which attain city funds. Whereas at the time the city of Leeds authorized certain expenditure of city funds to private entities or organizations which serve a valid public purpose. The city of Leeds authorized the use of certain city services, including fire, police, and sanitation, for entities or organizations which sponsor events serving a valid public purpose. Currently, the entities or organizations receiving such money or services from the city of Leeds are not obligated to allow the city to audit their entity or organization. In order to be fiscally responsible in the disbursement of city funds and the use of city services, the city of Leeds needs the ability to audit any entity or organization that receives city funds or services. All right, let's see here what this is all. We give money to the Chamber, Historical Society, Park and Rec.
We have around 10
people. Art,
around 10 different
council. I mean.
I make a motion to approve.
Do I hear a second?
A second.
Any discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to say the treasurers of each of these entities be bonded also.
They don't even have to have audits, most of them.
That'd be probably pretty expensive
I mean, to these people that deal with
to
the
get a
money.
bond. You mean get a bond?
Yeah, be bonded on
That's one of the problems with them. They don't even have to have a financial report for themselves. That's why some of the money is given to us to give to them, because they don't have to do anything. And they're not gonna get bonded.
Well, you know,
I think we can put any condition we want on. I just don't know how feasible that is expense-wise. Bonds are pretty expensive.
Before they get bonded, they're gonna have to have, the bonding company's gonna require them to have have a financial statement and an audit.
well, shouldn't they, if we're dealing with them, give them money?
For a private organization, I don't know
We
if
don't
I've ever
even have
seen
to
the
be
treasurer's bonded like that.
Yeah, but we don't deal with the money either.
Well, the only
You know, we
damn,
might be able to audit 1 year, and if we end up with 10 issues,
The reason I say that is, and this goes to Mr. Barty. I mean, he deals with baseball and sports.
I am bonded.
I have. No, I'm not saying that. We've had years up here, and you probably know what I'm talking about. It's been a history of these sports. Whoever got the money got the cash cow. You know, it happened when my kids were up here, and they're 35 years old now. You know, these people made awful money. And, they all, look at the books, and books don't come with clothes, so I think that.
I mean, I'd be glad to look at it and see what is involved in that process, what it would cost them, so you know before you adopt it.
That expensive, is it?
I think,
Well, it depends on what kind of bond that you're getting. You want some sort of fidelity bond? I mean, when you say bonded, I think you mean you can get a premium to buy a bond, like a fidelity bond, that insures against you stealing money.
well,
And I think we just need to know more about what it takes to get it, what it costs.
I think,
Why don't we just put this to the side, run down the bond, and go ahead and act
Yeah.
on this tonight, and we'll look into it.
Yeah.
I think one thing, I think the reason this was brought up is not really, I mean, that's a good point about the, people having the money, money and all, but I think the main reason it was brought up is because a lot of times, these entities come to us and they say, oh, we're not gonna be able to survive, we don't get $15,000 from the city, or we don't get $10,000 from the city and things like that, and, the city's struggling along on its own, and, they don't have to have any kind of oversight, any kind of audits, any kind of accounting procedures or anything, and we kinda have to take them for their word. And we'd like to have the ability to say, let's see what you really, how you really conducting business, and how much you really need to make it. Things along that line, we just need, isn't that why, kinda what we put this on here for? Because there's we're giving money to 10 organizations, we have no idea. They could have $100,000 for all we know, we're scraping up the money to give to them. So So, you know.
And at least money that we're spending, it could cost them more trying to go back and try to audit all of it.
Right, that's
Give
right.
that much money out.
Alright, but we can look.
But I think it's a good thing that you can keep up with and
Sure.
find out where this money is going to. But it could cost you more to go back and audit it. It really
Right,
can.
we're not gonna try to go back, I think we're gonna.
Well, and you may be able to get someone with
A financial
accounting
report.
could just simply look at their books as an audit as opposed to hiring an auditor.
You know, when they come, say, we're losing $7,000 and we'll have to disband, we don't need $7,000.
Will show us your general
Show it
ledger.
show it to us, and we'll take it to the council and talk about it. That kind of stuff, because we have no oversight at all, but yet we're giving money to 10 organizations. Okay, we got a motion in a second. Alright, all those in favor of 2010-1001 say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. And we will look into